A teen girl's body is found in the trunk of a car tied to a rising music artist. Now more details continue to emerge on the connection between the two, but are tied to a rising music artist. Now more details continue to emerge on the connection between the two, but are all the dots leading to an arrest?
Body found in his Tesla. Police have executed a search warrant searching the house he was apparently staying.
Imagine opening the trunk of a superstar's car and finding a missing teenager's body inside. That's exactly what investigators discovered in Los Angeles, and the name tied to that car has shocked the entire music world. The rising artist David. A missing girl, a superstar's Tesla, and a story that only gets darker the deeper you dig. It began with a smell. On the morning of September 8, 2025, workers at a Los Angeles impound yard noticed a foul odor emanating from a black Tesla Model X. At first, they thought it might be garbage left inside, but as they moved closer, the odor grew unbearable. When they opened the Tesla's front trunk, the frunk, they froze. Inside was a badly decomposed body, wrapped in a bag. The car was registered to David Anthony Burke, better known as David, a singer who had skyrocketed to fame with viral tracks like Romantic Homicide and Here With Me. Overnight, his name shifted from music charts to crime reports, but detectives quickly realized the strangest clue wasn't inside the trunk, it was the identity of the girl they'd found, who was Celeste Rivas. The body was soon identified as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, a teenager from Lake Elsinore with a haunting history of vanishing. Celeste had gone missing not once, but 3 times in 2024. Each disappearance left her family panicked, and each return left them with no answers. Where had she been? Who had she been with? Nobody ever said. Looking back now, those disappearances feel like a trail of warnings. A countdown no one recognized until it was too late. And then came the detail that set the internet on fire. Celeste had a tattoo on her finger, the word "Shh" in thin lettering. The same tattoo in the exact same place that David has on his finger. Coincidence? Or connection? A timeline of vanishing acts, April 2024. Celeste disappears for the first time at age 13. She returns days later, silent about where she'd been. September 2024, gone again. This time for nearly 2 weeks. When she reappears, no explanation. November 2024, a third disappearance. Same pattern, same silence. Each time she returned, the mystery only grew deeper. And now, with her body discovered in a celebrity's Tesla, it feels like every vanishing was leading straight toward that black car. The rise of David. To understand the shock, it is essential to know who David is. Born in Houston, he started out making Fortnite montages on YouTube. He recorded his own songs for background music, and by accident they blew up. Romantic Homicide and Here With Me turned him into a global star before he was even 20. He was marketed as the mysterious outsider. Shy, quiet, draped in dark clothing, lyrics dripping with heartbreak. Fans saw him as authentic. But the moment Celeste's body was linked to his car, that image collapsed. Because whether guilty or not, his name was now inseparable from a horrifying crime scene. Fallout begins. The fallout was instant. His world tour, cancelled. Collaborators like Kali Uchis pulled their songs from streaming. Radio stations, debating blacklisting his tracks. Fans split between defending him and abandoning him. And then something eerie. His song, Romantic Homicide, suddenly climbed the charts again. Millions streamed it, searching for clues in lyrics like, "In the back of my mind, you died." What had once sounded like art now felt like evidence. Police investigation. LAPD's robbery homicide division took over. Detectives searched a Hollywood Hills home linked to him, seizing electronics and hard drives. They combed through the Tesla for DNA and fluids. And yet, despite everything, police stressed one thing. He wasn't named a suspect. He was cooperating. He hadn't been arrested. But in the eyes of the public, the silence spoke louder than any official statement. Social media eruption online, the case exploded. Hashtags like #Justice for Celeste and #Cancel David trended worldwide. TikTokers dissected every lyric, every tattoo, every photo. Reddit users accused moderators of deleting posts about Celeste. Screenshots circulated showing vanished threads. For fans, it felt like a cover-up. And then came the tattoo comparison. Celeste's finger. His finger. The same word. The same ink. That single image became the scandal's defining symbol. Forensics and mystery. By the time Celeste's body was found, weeks had already passed. The decomposition was so advanced that even the coroner couldn't say how she died. The only hope for answers? Toxicology. But those tests take weeks, sometimes months. In the meantime, detectives were left with haunting questions. Did she die in the car, or was she placed there after? How long had the Tesla sat on the street before being towed? And why did no one notice sooner? Every day without answers only fueled darker theories. Theories that took over whispers became headlines. A secret relationship. The tattoos were proof to some that they were connected. A deadly mistake. Others believed she overdosed, and someone panicked. The car swap. Could a friend or staffer have used his Tesla without his knowledge? Foreshadowing lyrics. Fans dissected romantic homicide as if it predicted the tragedy. Each theory spread like wildfire, and each one dragged his name deeper into the storm. Celeste's family speaks through all the noise. Her family broke their silence. In a statement, they said, Celeste was just a child. She deserved protection, not tragedy. Candlelight vigils were held in her hometown. A white casket covered in flowers. A community demanding justice. For them, this wasn't about speculation or theories. It was about their daughter, gone far too soon. The music industry reacts. The industry moved fast to cut ties. Playlists quietly removed his songs. Labels distanced themselves. Collaborators stayed silent or outright condemned. And yet, streaming numbers kept climbing. Not from love, but from morbid curiosity. People wanted to listen to the music of the man whose car had become a crime scene, a chilling mix of profit and scandal. Parallels in history. The comparisons came quickly. R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, Chris Brown. Stars who faced accusations that forever changed their careers. Some recovered, others disappeared from music entirely. For David, even if he's never charged, the shadow of Celeste's case may never leave him. What happens next? Investigators are still piecing the puzzle together. Toxicology results are pending. Digital evidence is being reviewed. If charges come, they could range from statutory involvement to manslaughter. If not, the case could fade legally, but live forever in the public's mind. For now, the mystery lingers. So here's what we know. A superstar's Tesla, a missing teenager, and a body left in the trunk. But we don't know how she died. We don't know how she ended up there. And we don't know if the world will ever get the full truth. Was this a tragic coincidence? Or is there a hidden truth about David that hasn't yet been uncovered? This case is only getting stranger. Drop your theory in the comments below. And subscribe, because the next twist in this story could change everything.